Well, on today's Money Monday, April means it's time to file your taxes. I'm sure many of you haven't forgotten, even if you haven't done them yet. And it can be a busy and stressful time. There are bad actors out there looking to take advantage of you and your income. Marc Rouleau from Doyle Salewski joins our Money Monday segment this morning to go over what you should be on the lookout for. Great to see you again, Marc, but there's a lot out there.
Good morning. Yeah, there is. There's a season to scams. I don't know if people realize that, but the holiday season brings a different kind of scam. Around Valentine's Day, you've got the love scams that kind of ramp up. Well, tax time, unfortunately, there's a lot of tax-related scams.
Right.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hopefully give people some pointers on how to avoid all that stuff, the bad stuff.
Definitely, because some of us have been a target, even if we haven't fallen for them. It's like you start to question yourself sometimes when you get these messages. Right. So phishing and smishing scams.
Yeah, so smishing is for texts, right? If you get texts from people that you don't know. Giving you links to things that you're not aware of and saying, okay, it might sound good initially. Like tax time, you're talking about, okay, do you want a big refund this year? You never got a refund before. We can help you with things like that. Things that sound too good to be true, usually are. So be especially wary of these type of things where you have either an email with a weird address that doesn't really connect to where you're supposed to be. Don't answer back. Don't click these links, or malware can be associated with them, which means you might get a virus in your system. They might get access to your personal information that you absolutely cannot give up, because that's how you protect yourself. So there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that we see that get caught in these things, and then you end up getting into all kinds of financial problems. So be wary, be skeptical. Don't get paranoid. I think just be smart about it. Keep your eyes open and make sure you're dealing with people and companies and agencies that are real. And
correct me if I'm wrong, some of them are hard to come back from if you've voluntarily given information, even if you were, tricked into doing so.
Right. So once you've been scammed, once you've lost the money, I mean, yes, you have to report it. It's a crime.
Yes.
But the police are so overwhelmed with these cases that they can't solve all of them. It's important to report it, for sure. But the fact that the money's gone, it's usually gone and it's not coming back. You're absolutely right.
Oh, that's rough. Okay. Bad social media advice.
So credentials, I mean, when you're dealing with anything, right? You want to go to the doctor, you want to see a proper doctor for an ailment, you want to go to an accountant for tax advice. Well, if you're going to get advice from somebody on social media, make sure they've got some kind of reputation and they've got training and they've got credentials, they've got certifications for these types of things. Tax is a very complex issue. I even use tax people. I mean, I'm a professional accountant, but I don't do tax full time. So you have to know what your limitations are. Like they say, know what you don't know. Make sure you're getting advice from the right people, and before you use that advice, maybe if you think that person's got a good piece of advice, call them, ask them, get a conversation going to make sure that your specific situation fits the advice you're getting. Because what you get on social media, any generic advice, is exactly that, generic advice.
And you want to talk to real people, as opposed to maybe someone that has been hacked and someone is going around acting as though they're that person. Fake CRA account help. Tell us more about that one.
Yeah, well, this is it, right? CRA has online accounts now. So I've got one. Most people can manage their own things, but people have an issue setting these things up. So you're getting scams now with saying, hey, we'll help you set up your CRA account. They help you set up an account. It's called CRA, but it's not a CRA. You're going to give them all your personal information. You're going to start making payments to this account, and it's happened already.
Oh, no.
So this is not the way CRA gets set up. You set it up online. There's actually, go to the CRA portal. You can actually identify it. So if you start getting emails or smishing messages with this kind of advice, we'll help you set up your CRA account. It's fake. CRA will, if you call CRA, they'll help you set it up, but there's nobody out there who's doing their own CRA help. CRA is doing it. Stick with CRA.
They haven't outsourced.
They haven't outsourced, exactly. And that's what this scam is trying to tell you, is that, we'll help you, and there's a fee for it, and there's a small fee initially, and then they get rolling. Once they get your personal information, it's too late.
Oh my goodness. They've thought of everything. Mark, goodness. Okay, fake charities.
So I put this one on because it's a tax-related issue. I mean, a lot of people make donations, and there's so many good charities out there that we know need our help. So make sure the money goes to the actual charity. So we've got scams coming in now that all these fake charities that set up for whatever it is, could be a fake food bank, could be a fake homeless shelter. Just before you make a donation, make sure you're making it to an authentic agency, and make sure that it goes directly to them. So if you're getting, again, these emails saying, make a donation to us in time for tax, to make sure you can deduct it on your tax return, make sure you go back and be skeptical about where you're sending the money, because again, once it's gone, it's gone.
Right. Oh my goodness. And people are often looking for those tax receipts to help out.
Exactly.
As you've mentioned.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all of this great advice. There's one more. Ghost tax preparers.
Yeah. Same type of issue here. So this example, the best example I can give you here is a fake tax preparer who's going to give you all kinds of information, give you credits you don't qualify for, make it look like you're getting a huge refund and charge you for it. You file the return, you could be as happy as anything. You get your assessment back from CRA saying, hey, all this information is false. I've got now an assessment saying I owe money. You get a hold of your preparer, they're gone.
Can't be found.
So again, make sure you make connections and you use people that are certified that you can call and contact before you just use a ghost preparer online and say, yeah, this person's going to help me, and you have no idea where they are, who they are, or how you can get a hold of them if you have problems with CRA.
All of these are very helpful, Marc. Thank you so much.
You're
Great
welcome.
to see you again.
You're welcome. Likewise.